Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. At that point right there, and then that one can't go there, it's got to go up here, so that's got to move. You come out there, hook in, and now we go with that underground belt will come out here, and then I can run that along in that direction. I'm just going to stop there a second. I'm going to run down and find my supplies chest, wherever I went and left it. Actually, I've got one up here somewhere, haven't I? Ah, there. I've got a supplies chest right there. There should be some belts in there. Hoping I got some underground belts requested. I do. There we go. Ideal. Right, we've got some underground belts. I've got a whole load of green electronics in there, which is good. We'll have them. I got some red electronics, so pick up a few of those. A couple stacks of iron. We're going to have a little bit more of the copper. I'll take a whole load of copper pipes because I got some more stuff to do. Some more electric poles like that. I've only got a few of them. I'll take some more of these. All of these wonderful, wonderful materials that I'm picking up, and then I got no space to carry anything else around. Where do I keep getting timber from? I'm sure I'm not actually picking any of it up, but I keep finding pieces of timber turning up in my inventory, and I'm not picking those up unless I'm running over them somehow. The robots aren't... Have I got robots that I'm carrying around that they've been... I've got a load of copper ore up there. I don't want that either. Okay, I don't know where the timber is coming from, but somehow I am getting timber turning up in my inventory, and I keep getting... I've gotten rid of it a couple times, and it seems to just keep coming back again, and I'm not really sure what's going on there. I think there's a robot somewhere that's having a bit of fun with me. Let's move you, and then pop you up by one, and then over again like that. Definitely don't want to do that. I want to bring that one here and here. There like that, and it should come right the way out that side. And I'll bring you over to there. Right, so that's roughly where I want to go. So next, I need to set up the... that's the copper ore. I maybe just get rid of that end one there and put two belts out so that I can at least see what I got up there. And then I can run back down here. So I'm going to need some water treatment plants in order to be able to get this. Let's just double check the ones that I'm actually after. Craft cupric chloride, hydrogen chloride... To make the chlorine, we want saline water, and we want to break that down in electrolyzers. So we want to go back into here. We want to go to water treatment. No, it's not. That's going to be in petrochem refining. Electrolyzer right there. I don't have one or two, so I can go and build some of these. Yes, I've got plenty of those, and I've got plenty of those. So we will make 6 of these. And I'll put these down over here. So that's going to be salt water. So the salt water is coming from the bottom. I'll run... Oop, I can't put them out next to each other like that. I've got to separate them out by one. So I'll do that and that and that. And I do have room to make another one. So I will go and rebuild that one. Right there like that. And drop you in there. So then we can go in here and we can have a look. And we want to make hydrogen and chlorine in here. So that's saline water electrolysis. Put those down through there like that. And then I can go with... Actually, you know what I want to do? Bring that one over and then do it like this, look. Because then I can have copper pipe run there. Copper pipe there. Copper pipe over to there. And I'll run a copper pipe up there like that. I've got to be able to take 2 sets of pipes out of this. Plus, I've also got to take a belt out of this as well. So first up, we'll just put in the copper pipes coming out like this. And I need to then run these into tanks. So I'm going to want chlorine and hydrogen tanks. Now, I've already got a set of hydrogen tanks down here somewhere. Where have I got oxygen tanks up there. I got a double hydrogen tank down over here. Have I got any more? I don't think I do. I've got other hydrogen over there. I'm going to do the same here, I think. I'm just going to do 2 of each. I mean, it'd be nice to go and have a 9-tank store for at least the chlorine, but I don't think I will. I'll just stick with a double tank on each of them for the minute, and I'm going to put them in here. I'm going to put them in underneath. It might be a little bit awkward just setting up the pipes for this, but I think it's actually going to be alright. So I'll put that one down there. I would like to get a additional tank. Where is my nearest request? I got a requester over there. Let's go and get that one. And I'll make sure I've got some tanks being requested into that one, because I will do a 9-tank storage for the hydrogen chloride stuff that I want. Oh, I've just got landfill request in there. It's because I was using it over here. Alright, I'll leave the landfill request where it is. And instead, I will run up to my storage that I got up top. Oh, it's just here. And I will alter this one to add tanks. Because that I haven't got. These, honestly, I don't think I need to worry about having those requested at the moment. So I will leave that. And instead, I will change that one over to have my barreling and fluids. And we will go here. So I will ask for 20, 30 of those. Right. They will bring me 30 of those tanks, which means that then I can put down enough to sort of store up this lot. And in the meantime, we will go and put down the pipes for this. So this is the hydrogen pipes first. We'll put those in. I'm going to need to put storage and piping in for the other stuff as well. So you're going to go this way again. Is it the hydrogens, the sodium chloride or something? I don't know. I get something come out of it. Right, if you're going to go like that, and you're going to come down here, you are going to go to that point there, and you're going to go over there like that. And you're going to reach that point, and then you're going to go in here. So I'm going to just join those together. Then we will have you doing this so that nothing can be connecting in across there. And then that one will go down to that point, and then we can put a copper pipe straight into there. So I've got those two joined together as well. Then I need to go and get a belt, and that's got to be run across here, and then we want to put down a storage to store it in as well. I will bring the outfeed material over this way. We'll pop down an underground belt like that, and then I will run a straight belt over to here. And we'll put it up to there, and we'll put something up there in a minute. Let's just go through and have the what it calls inserters. We'll just go through and put the inserters in through there. So I've now got somewhere to put sodium hydroxide, and I just want to find out what I actually use sodium hydroxide for. There's sodium chloride there. Sodium hydroxide usage. Oh, of course, yes. You need this for making sheets of aluminium. You need a lot of it. And so this is actually something that is really useful. I thought it was something to do with that. I just wasn't entirely certain, but now I am certain, so we will be able to make sure that we use it. So that comes in over there like that, and we'll add in one more over there, and then we'll also put one there for a bit of redundancy. So we've got that coming in through. We need to have plenty of storage to make sure that the sodium hydroxide never ever runs out. So I'm just going to pop one there, and I'm going to pop one right next to it there. And then we can have one inserter here. And we can have one inserter over there. And then we can have a passive provider chest over on the end. That will drop down there like that. I will take a small remote charging station and drop that one here. I will put a power pole, and a power pole over to there. And then I can also just hook in a couple of these there, and that's connected the circuit up. So those are going to be in the system, which is good, because then I can also put that one in, and we'll fill up this chest first. So there's a lot of that coming in here already, which means there's a lot of this coming in here already. Petrochem gas tank contains 8.7k already, 9.6 in there, and then I've also got the hydrogen working through. Now, the only thing that we're going to want with this is we're going to want a way to burn off the excess hydrogen, because we'll be using it up at the same rate, but we're producing it with slightly more hydrogen than we are producing chlorine. So now I've got, there's two things that I'm going to want to do with this. I'm using hydrogen over here. I'm actually using the stuff up, but I don't want to use too much of it. So what we'll do is we'll just go into the robotics bit in here a second. I've got a few more. We've got defenders there. We've got ghosted entities on destruction. Could be quite handy. Vehicle equipment. Vehicle solar panels. Powder refining. I don't know if I want to use up production data cores. Let's go with the advanced electronics. We'll build that up so that we've got some extra bits on there, some extra utility on there. I want to connect in to the hydrogen that I've got down here so that I can keep making this, because these in here are kind of like the big ones. But I don't have massive amounts of hydrogen going in there. So what we can do, instead of having to use a flare stack to burn this off, instead we can make use of the overflow valve. So I will craft one overflow valve right here, and I'll put that on the end of these tanks down here. And then I can have that coming out. So it'll fill the tank up completely with hydrogen gas, and then it will allow me to siphon the excess out of there and bring it down over this side, which is going to be absolutely brilliant. So if I go and have a look in here, I am making hydrogen as fast as I possibly can. I'm not making it fast enough. Right? I am not making hydrogen fast enough. I look in here and like it's slow. Like we are making the stuff, but it's definitely slow. Like, I'm not making enough to be able to make all of the fuel blocks that I want to make. I want to make far more of them. So this is going to be a good thing. Being able to drag this down through is going to be a very, very good thing. So we're going to have the hydrogen there. I'm going to bring it down and connect it in down at the bottom down here. So that's going to go one there and there like that. Let me come down under here. And then that one. And then you're going to go right next to it there. Copper in there. And then I can take these. And I can run that along over to here. So then I want to connect into the hydrogen there. So this, I can actually take this on just a little bit further. Let me get rid of that one and put in a pipe. I can put that one back in, and then I've got a pipe that I want to bring over here. That one gets as far as there, so we'll bring the pipe back this side. And then I will bring that pipe over here, and there like that. You can hook onto there, and then that one will go in here like this. So there's hydrogen coming in round that way. I got a one-way valve on it back the other side, so it's not like we're going to be using a load of it. That one-way valve in there. In this side, see I got 39k and 34k in there. This side I got 26 and 23. So we've got, the stuff is being produced in here. The hydrogen is being produced faster than the rest of it. I could actually use a stack inserter on here rather than using a standard inserter. I don't need to worry about, we got a robotic attack drone frame right there. I need lead acid batteries and stuff to be able to make those, so I don't need to worry about them just at the moment. But flying robot frame, the construction frame 3, that takes aluminium. And this is the material that we want for the aluminium. So, like, I like the progression that we get on this. It's sort of pushing you to go and make the next items that you will need in order to be able to advance anyway. Like, we've found ourselves making an excessive amount of this sodium hydroxide right here. And we're going to be using up a lot of sodium hydroxide later when we come to doing our, making the aluminium. And we will use a lot of it, right? Trust me on this. We will use a lot of it, right? Fast stack inserter. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use a standard fast inserter. And all I'll do is I'll just stick a second one on here like this. And then, actually, I just need to move the pickup there onto the side. Just to move that a little bit faster so that all of these are actually fully operational in there. And then these are starting to build up. So if we don't get surplus on these, well then that's fine. We will end up with surplus on these. The hydrogen, we're making more hydrogen than this, so these tanks will be full. Those will generally be empty, but that's absolutely fine. That's not going to affect anything. So next up, I want to be able to go. I want to go back in here, and I want to go back to the not intermediate Angels components in here. We want these circuit boards. Craft cupric chloride. Hydrogen chloride. This is made in a chemical plant, and I happen to have a few chemical plants that I've been carrying around. I've got chemical plant 1 right there. So if I go to petrochem refining over this side, I have got chemical plant. Well, I don't want the advanced chemical plant. They're slower. I'm going to make 1 more of these because I actually want 6. Finding that it's actually better if I run with 6 at a time for anything. So these, I'm going to drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just enough room in there like that. So then we can go and do this. Hydrogen chloride gas. Exactly half of each. Pop them in there. And then I run that one through. So I'm going to need to be able to load this. So we'll do our standard kind of fixing with loading and then all the underground pipes. So that one goes out that side like that. And joins them all together. So that one come out there. And then this one does the same up here like this. So then we can connect all of these without any of the pipes actually crossing over. So I need to bring one of these hydrogen. That hydrogen there fits exactly in line with that hydrogen, which is good. And then I want this one here fits exactly in line with that one there. Excellent. That's going to allow me to then start making hydrogen chloride. The hydrogen chloride is the bit that I'm actually going to put 9 tanks down for. Tempting though it is to put that down for the chlorine, we'll expand that later, possibly, and do that with chlorine, but we won't right now, and it's up this way that I want to go. Go up in between all of these. Because it's that one right there. And I should have had a delivery by this point. Yep, there we go. Right, I want 9 tanks, so I'm going to put that one. I'm going to put 1 more in there, so then I've got exactly 9. You know what? Let's have another 10. This, I've then got a full stack of tanks, so I can just go and use them when I want to, but I don't need to, like, go dashing off to try and find them to start with. So there is 9 tanks, just right out in the middle of nowhere, pretty much. I could have put them a little bit tidier than that, I suppose, but that's fine. This bit in here, as I don't have anything else that I need to actually put on here, I'm just going to put a straight line down through there like that, and then I will do... Let's do it off the middle tank, shall we? And we'll hop that into there. And then we will go with a power pole in the middle of each of these, and that's now started up. I am now making hydrogen chloride gas. So the next step on here, I need to be able to take hydrogen chloride gas and mix it with copper ore, and that's got to be in another chemical plant. So if I've got these 9 here, I can actually move those around a little bit. I can run the next bit in here. I can do another 6 in there. So I want to just craft another 6 chemical plants down here. It's going to take a minute just to craft it. It won't take very long at all to craft those. And okay, we got 18,000 liters of hydrogen chloride already. It's making it pretty quickly. That is crafting this stuff fast. So what we'll do is that will fill up first, and then we'll start to fill up some of the other bits. Where am I going to put the cupric chloride solution? Because I'm going to want 9 tanks for that as well. Wondering if I should remove that, put them over here, so that I can then put... Yes, we will. Right, okay, we're going to... Slight change of plan. Let me get rid of that a minute. And I'll put the tanks over here. I'm not actually going to destroy those tanks. I'm going to leave them where they are. I'm going to put a new tank down here. It's going to be just this side. That should be far enough over so I can actually put the first 3 in a line right there. And then I will bring that one out there. That's going to go here and then hook round like that and then go into there. And then we will put you in here. I want a pump, which is from here, which is that one. I'll take that pump, and that one is going to drop into there, and then I will pump everything out of these into these so that I don't waste the little bit of hydrogen that I've already gone and made. So while that is just pumping across, I'm going to go and get a little bit of landfill, and I have a chest just over here that is crammed full of landfill. I don't know how much space I've got. I've got some. I've got some space, not masses of it. I've got coal that I'm carrying around, so let's go and have a look in here. If I drop that in there, that's another little bit of space. I'm going to actually put 2 bits of wood in there. Okay, that burns through that wood really fast. Let's put another 200 in there. That takes a long time. Okay, fine. I'll let that keep burning, and then I'll drop the coal in there. So that's giving me a little tiny bit more space. So I can go over here, and I can take all of the landfill that I can carry. And I can run back this way. And I can now go and place down... I'm going to need to get 10 more tanks. I'll get the 10 more tanks in a little while. I'm not going to deal with them just yet. I want to go up here, and I want to put down landfill. So if I... expand that out like that. I'm going to run my landfill just to start with down there. Then I'm going to go up here like this. And we're going to bring that down part way. I don't actually want it to go any further than this. Kind of only want to go over about that far at the moment, because then I can move those and I can put some more tanks up there. They're not going to be in the way of anything. So let's use up the land. I don't want to be running around with all this landfill on me. It takes up too much space. So let me come down here and we will make the square smaller like that, so we're not wasting the landfill. We don't want to waste it, despite the fact that we have got thousands and thousands of pieces. Right, there. Bring that one back out to full size like that. Chase it up through here. Right, now, how far out do I still want to go? We will... If I go to there, I'll run it down this way, and I'll just see how far over it's going to run with it. Take that down super small like that. Add that one down there and bring that out. There we go. I'm going to get bricks put down over all of this. But that 350 there, I mean, if you look out here, there's no chance of any aliens getting on here. We're going to want that crotinium at some point. They're not going to worry about that one just the moment. It's the givelite that we want, so that we can get aluminium. Like, that's the one thing that we're going to want for our aluminium ore. hunting. But we'll deal with that in a minute. Right, there's that bit. So then if I'm coming up here in a straight line, I actually want to go up there, and then I want to bring that line up to there. And now I want to fill in this area right here. There we go. Yeah. I actually like doing this. It's quite a satisfying thing, slowly filling in all of these bits without, like, trying to do it without putting down too much. I actually find it to be quite a satisfying little task to go through and put all of those in the right places. And you can see right there, there's a tiny little bit just underneath there. You can just make out a slight shade difference for the grass. It's not a lot, though. So it's like it has gone and put landfill in there. And it did need to put it in all of those spots, but it's just kind of like weird the way that it does it. It's because of the new way that they made it, so it's sort of the way that the corners of the land moves in whenever you're placing stuff down. I actually quite like it. It does produce a nice effect on it. It just looks a little bit odd when it's when you're like placing stuff down, so you've got like hardly any grass left at all. So we can make that a little bit bigger there and just fill in this bit. It's gonna come down like that. I'll go over there and then 2 in here. Only 18 left. Gonna be them. Bring it down a bit smaller for... Right, there's 2. I've got just 2 left. We'll have to put those right in here. There's gonna be 1 there, and there's gonna be 1 there. Oh wait, I've still got 100 and... I didn't look on the counter. I've still got 114 of these. Let's do a single line all the way down here. I don't know how many blocks down I've gone. Right, 36 left, so it's not going to do 1 more full line, but at least it will look neat and tidy. And then we can carry on with what we were doing. Right. That should have now given us enough time. There we go, we've got all of that cleared out of the way. There should have been enough time now for this to mostly pump over out of the way. These are starting to fill up. There's only a few thousand left in that bit on that side, so I'm quite happy with how that is sort of progressing. So we'll put in the extra ones down here now, like that. Before I do much more, I'm also going to go into here. I'm going to take brick paving. We've now got... that one has now finished. So I'm going to take brick paving here, and I'm actually going to... put down some more bricks over this side. I'm going to sort of keep filling in bits of space over here that can be covered in with bricks. So fill in that area there. And everything out on that side. And I filled in everything out over this way as well, so we can cover that all over. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.